During the course of World War II, volunteer SS legions were set up all around occupied Europe. Following the Nazi invasion of the Soviet Union during Operation Barbarossa, divisions were set up in the Baltic states after their annexation by Nazi Germany. In this video, we will be discussing the legions of Estonia and Latvia, including some notable things they did, as well as modern day controversies surrounding them. The first of the two legions to be founded was the Estonian Legion, consisting of three divisions: the Battalion Narva, the 3rd Estonian Volunteer Brigade, and the 20th Waffen Grenadier Division of the SS. The Estonian Legion was active from October 1942, with a very short lifespan of 7 months. The group was disbanded in the spring of 1943. Ideas for the Legion was first announced in the August of 1942 by occupational powers within Estonia at the time. It was not until October 1st that the group was officially formed as the East Legion, with Franz Augsburger as the Oberführer or commander of it. Within 2 weeks of being formed, 500 men had already signed up as volunteers for the Legion. However, later into the war during conscriptions in the spring of 1943, numbers rose to 1,280 as the members of the police force were drafted into the Legion. Battalion Narva consisted of the first 800 men to finish their training in the beach of Poland in early 1943. They were deployed in Ukraine in April, replacing the Finnish SS Volunteer Legion, who had been called back. The 800 fought against the Red Army around the city of Izium, providing assistance for the 5th SS Panzer Division. Although about 2/3 of the battalion were lost, the Soviets suffered the deaths of 7,000 men, as well as over 100 tanks. This was not the last of the Battalion Narva, however. They did participate in the Battle of Krosan-Cherkasy Pocket in 1944, which will be covered in another video. The other two divisions were the results of conscription for able-bodied men as the Nazis' last-ditch attempt at taking the Soviet Union. Around 30 to 40,000 men conscripted from Estonia in the later years, with obviously the more elite troops being selected to serve in the SS during this time. The Legion as a whole was dissolved in the May of 1943, with all divisions splitting off to be commanded independently rather than collectively by Franz Augsburger. In the January of 1943, the Latvian Legions was formed under direct command from Adolf Hitler, after the request for a volunteer force in Latvia by Heinrich Himmler. Originally, forces were drafted from the Latvian Auxiliary Police Paramilitary, mainly composed of local fascist or rightist citizens. The group had previously participated in atrocities against Jews and other minorities along the Latvian-Russian border. German authorities sent out conscription orders for all military-aged men to be conscripted into the army. The men were given 3 choices: serve in the German Wehrmacht, serve in the Latvian Legion, or serve time in slave labour. At their peak, the force had a size of 87,550 legionaries, with 23,000 Wehrmacht auxiliaries serving in July 1st, 1944. The legionaries did not see themselves as SS or Nazis, however. They were Latvians. While they did swear allegiance to Germany, their main drive was to prevent Soviet reoccupation. They always fought under the Latvian flag, not the German. Yet they even planned to overthrow German occupying forces once they repelled the Red Army. Their first engagement was by the 2nd Latvian SS Brigade in the Battle of Leningrad. Latvian legionaries fought from 18th of March 1943 until the Germans retreated in the January of 1944. The most famous engagement of the men were the 15th and 19th SS Divisions, both Latvian, found themselves defending Hill 93-4 on the eastern shore of the Velikaya River from March 16th to 18th, 1944. The hill was a strategic position for either side. The Soviets took the hill on the 16th of March. A counterattack by the 15th Division, led by the Latvian commander Artūrs Siligagilis, saw the hill being recaptured on the 18th, with minimal casualties. This day was recognized as the official Remembrance Day of the Latvian Legion. The event has come under scrutiny recently, however. Civil rights marches and anti-racists, as well as pressure from the rest of Europe, saw the cease of all public commemoration in the year 2000. The pressure was from scrutiny of Latvia by other countries for choosing to celebrate men who served as SS, even after the aforementioned statement of the men serving as Latvians in an attempt to break Soviet reoccupation. The legions in Estonia and Latvia were even excluded from the Nuremberg trials. The men even fought the Soviets after World War II in an attempt to stay independent, but alas, the social pressure was too strong, and all celebrations are restricted to the veterans and their families. Thank you for watching the video. Hopefully I stirred some interest and curiosity within you. Right now, a poll should appear. Vote about how you feel about the Remembrance Day of the Legionnaires. But for now, farewell comrades, and I will see you in the next video.